You probably spent 20 minutes staring at a blinking cursor drafting a single email. Meanwhile, an AI could write that exact message in 10 seconds. Look at this chart showing how the average professional's 8-hour workday is divided. Right here, this 28% slice, nearly 3 full hours every single day, is eaten up entirely by managing an inbox. That is 3 hours not spent advancing key projects, growing your business, or actually leaving the office on time. It is time lost to rewriting, second-guessing your tone, and deleting paragraphs. Administrative chores like this are the primary bottleneck keeping you from doing the actual high-value work you were hired to do. The tool we use to bypass this bottleneck is ChatGPT. If you have avoided it because you thought it required a paid subscription or complex technical skills, neither is true. If you navigate to chat.openai.com, you will see a clean interface. You click the Start for Free button, and you are immediately ready to go without ever entering a credit card. People often complain that the AI sounds robotic or produces generic answers. But poor outputs happen for one simple reason: vague inputs. You do not need to learn how to code to fix this. You just need to adopt a highly structured, repeatable linguistic formula that forces the AI to give you exactly what you want. This equation represents the perfect prompt structure. You must include 3 distinct variables. Your intent tells the AI what action to take. Tone dictates the emotional wrapper, ensuring the email sounds formal or warm. Applying a strict word count prevents long, rambling paragraphs. By locking down these 3 specific constraints, you guarantee the AI will produce a polished, highly accurate draft on the very first try. Let's test this in real time. We'll start with an internal request to a manager for a day off, a message causing severe drafting anxiety. Watch the text box. We enter the command, "Write a short, polite email to my manager requesting Friday off. Keep it under 80 words." In less than 10 seconds, the system returns a perfectly formatted request. It hits the correct professional tone. Using this framework removes the friction of communicating upward. You get a diplomatic, ready-to-send draft instantly, completely neutralizing the anxiety of asking for time off. Now let's look at an external scenario with higher stakes. You need to follow up with a client who has ignored your proposal for 3 days, but you cannot afford to damage the relationship. Here is our refreshed text box. We tell it, "Write a friendly but firm follow-up email to a client who has not responded for 3 days. Keep it under 60 words." The system delivers a message communicating urgency without coming across as aggressive. Finding that precise balance between friendly and firm usually takes several revisions. Here, the tool calibrates that delicate emotional nuance perfectly in seconds. Finally, we apply the formula to a high-stress test, an apology for missing an important meeting. Once again, we turn to our interface. We instruct the system to write a sincere apology, sound genuinely sorry, and offer to reschedule, capping it at 80 words. Look closely at the phrasing. It expresses empathy immediately and takes responsibility. You now have a reliable, repeatable method for handling the 3 most stressful communication scenarios you face at work, doing so almost instantly. However, relying purely on automation carries risk. Copying and pasting this raw AI output directly into your inbox without review is a mistake. Step 1 and 2 are critical to a good draft. You always dictate the exact tone and provide the necessary context. But you must follow Step 3, the 90-10 rule. The AI does 90% of the heavy lifting, generating the structure. You are responsible for the final 10%, manually injecting your name and personal details. The machine handles the structural mechanics of your message. Your final review is the human personalization that protects your professional authenticity. You just watched 3 completely different, contextually accurate emails get drafted from scratch in less than 30 seconds of total processing time. Go to chat.openai.com right now, take the one email you have been avoiding all day, apply the intent, tone, and limit framework, and let the system write it. Once you hit send, come back down to the comments and tell us exactly how much time this method saved you. This framework eliminates the mental friction of professional communication and recovers hours of your work week.